What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Just Bowl TV. That Mr. Haywood checking back in, and today we have the new release from Brunswick, or one of the new releases from Brunswick. The one that's already been reviewed. Some are already saying they love it. Haven't heard anything bad about it. The new Combat by Brunswick. New ASIM Pearl. Didn't really do any major research on it because I didn't know they were coming out with another one, especially with the Infinity Quest having polish on a surface. All the info's down below. I do know super clean numbers. I want to say almost kind of similar to the Gremlin. I believe the RG is in the 2.5 range, and I know the differential is also 2.5, if not 2.5, a little less than 2.5, and then pretty intermediate mass bias. So just pretty much your typical bigger ASIM Pearl. From what I have seen, with just warming up, it's not super hockey stick off the end of the pattern, especially with me throwing it on fresh. I'm pretty sure as I wait for transition, a little bit more friction, it'll get quicker and quicker. But as far as how it looks on fresh, definitely usable to have polish and be a pearl. So that's always a good thing. 12 bagger jerseys, the original Just Ball jersey, the one and the one only 12 bagger. Thank y'all for all your support. Links down below, discount code below. We're gonna do a quicker review today. We're gonna just throw a full game. We're gonna go for score. We're gonna find out what the characteristics are, what the ball does, how it looks, if it's finishing, if I need to be a little straighter, can I bend the lane? We're gonna see, but we're gonna go for score. So let's go ahead and start it off. We're on fresh, warmed up just slightly, so there's a little bit of transition, but should still give it should give the impression of a game one in league, if not game one, just the fresh start of game two. So not a lot of transition at all. So let's see how it goes. Try to start a little close to the track area. Okay, so I'm not too mad at that first shot. I thought it felt good off the hand. Feel like I finished through it, just was a little slow, just a little timid off the hand, just to make sure I really projected it. Checked up at the end of the pattern, so that's how I know. That's how I know I was a little slow trying to delivering it. Even though I did project the ball forward, just was a little slow. Big cover, big core, it read, it jumped a little bit. Not too mad at that. So, and that's normally what a 4-pin means. If you ever leave a 4-pin, means you were a little high, which lets you know you have a little bit more room. You have a little bit more room that you can go left and, you know, get the pocket exactly how you want it to. So that's good. Of course, this ball has multiple colors on it. I believe it's 3 colors, the red, the blue, a little bit of black, and purple. So excuse me, 4 colors, which Brunswick has been doing a lot more of that lately. They've all looked really good. Orange logos, definitely looks good going down the lane. Almost kind of similar to the Theorem, kinda. So let's try it one more time. Make a little bit of an adjustment, move my body like maybe a board, 2 boards left, keep my eye the same. Okay. So I did move a little bit from my initial start place from the first shot. I feel like I threw that ball just as good, maybe a little bit faster, and I didn't actually get around it as much either. So I think that's why I labored maybe about a couple inches to a foot longer, a little light mix, but a strike is a strike. That's my big issue with pearls. Sometimes if you're not careful, the way that they're designed, they're made, the conditions, they can get a little wiggly, go a little long, not pick up on the break point. I won't blame the ball. That's kind of me, because I'm playing like right in the middle of the oil. So I'm gonna try to stay disciplined, make sure I'm putting it in the right place, make sure it's seeing the friction so it can come back the right way, drive through the pins. But we got a strike on the board. So let's try to straighten back up just a smidge. Try to control that drift a little bit more. Let's see. Make sure we finish through the ball. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that felt a little bit better. I felt like I got a little bit loosey in the back arm swing, but I was able to finish it through the bottom of the ball, controlled it. It gave it what it needed to help corner. It wasn't super fast, like I said in the beginning. Just rolled off of it, saw the spot, made its move, 10 back. Can't be mad at that, because like I said, most pearls If you get too steep too early, they don't recover for you. They get really over, under in the back. This one's not doing that. So definitely will say blendy, very blendy for what it is. As far as Ace and Pearl, handles oil very well and doesn't get too responsive off the friction, which is good for tournament bowlers and even league bowlers when you're trying to handle transition. Let's go again. Oh, okay. Got it all the way out. Oh my God, that's so filthy. That's disgusting. I threw that ball absolutely horrible. I don't know what happened. I think I was just focused on too many things. Chucked the ball up, sent the ball all the way to the right. Super bad timing. I thought it was gonna jump off the friction. It didn't, and actually rolled off of it, so that's really good. Sliced the pin, sliced the 9-pin. Bad entry angle, but good recovery from the ball. It tried to help me out. It could have crucified me and just jumped through the face. It didn't do that. So that's definitely a good sign. It lets me know I have a little bit of miss room to the left if I pull it a little too much, but if I leak it out, not too bad, it still will try to recover. So I'll take a 9-pin. A 9-pin is not too hard to work with. Just let you know that your entry angle is a little too, it's just coming in a little too quick. And like I said, just trying to figure out what works best for the ball. It's still really fresh. There's not a lot of traffic. So this is probably not a ball that I would start with. I probably would start like in an entity, the ebonite entity. I would start with that. I would work my tracking a little bit more, give me a little bit more miss room to the right. Then I would go into this if I need a little bit more room, a little bit more length before it makes this move. I just need a little bit of a quicker move out the back. All right, so I'm gonna move everything just a smidge to the left, soften up. Oh, I'm gonna just move everything a little to the left, stay firm, but I'm gonna just try to float it and see if that can corner a little bit better. That way I'm not throwing it all the way out to the gutter. Play it a little tighter. Yep. Wow, so I did exactly what I was trying to do. Softened up, played it a little tighter. It did exactly what I thought. I just didn't expect for it to stand up as hard and turn. So I probably can move a little bit more, which is good, not mad at it. Move a little bit more, I can get that 4 out. Good shot though, for sure. Lets me know this ball is very, 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 very good with hand position. So the more you try to give it, the more it'll help. The less you give it, the less it's gonna do, which is always good. So for those advanced bowlers that are really good with hand position and they just know what to do, their little bag of tricks, this ball is gonna definitely help with that. All right, so let's try that again. We're gonna make a little bit more of a move. Just try to see how much we can open it up on the fresh. Try to see if we can connect with that. Get that 4 out. I like that one. Ooh, 4-pin again. So yeah, I like that it's consistent. The same thing's happening. I'm throwing good shots, maybe a little tighter than I have to be, but I'm throwing them good. I'm projecting them forward. The ball's just standing up. And that time I didn't even really catch it. I kind of just floated it forward, rolled it, still stood up. So definitely lets you know that it's saving energy, because as much as it looks like it's online, it's popping at the end every single time, which is never an issue. You just got to see that type of thing, make your right move, and that way you can get all 10 down the first time. All right, let's see. Move even more with our body, keep our eyes exact same. Ooh, pull that one. Yeah, absolutely pulled that one. Way too slow at my feet. I overthought the shot. Just didn't get out to the right. Let's try it again. All right, let's try that again. Even though we're moving further left, still have to get the ball to the right, but not to the gutter. That's a little bit better. There you go. A little bit better. Still a little tighter than I would like, but that just lets you know you can play different lines with this. As long as your speed and your hand matches up, you have a big range of how you can strike with this ball, but just choose the one that works the best. You know what I'm saying? Make it easier for yourself, not harder. In terms of comparison between the Gremlin and this, I definitely think this is a little bit more ball of the Gremlin, me personally. I mean, the reason I say that is the Gremlin for me, at times, If there's not any friction, let alone a good amount, it gets really, really clean, goes really, really long, and it takes a minute before it can turn. Kind of gave me a little bit of over under. Even when I scratched it up afterwards, I still felt like it was still slow, which is not a problem because it's a ball that you should wait for transition. I understand that. But just in terms of this ball versus that, I could see myself starting with this ball. Like I said, probably end of game 1, depending on where the house is. Definitely a game 2, for sure game 3. And I think that if I was to hit this with a little bit of surface, just scratch it up, I think I would see an even more defined stand up and a defined movement off the back, which is what I like. So it's good to have bowling balls that do different things, but for those, when you're trying to shot for a ball, you have to find the one that matches you. Somebody like me with a little bit of a higher speed, I want my ball to see it a little sooner, pick up a little sooner, start doing everything earlier. But if you're a little lower speed than me, the Gremlin may be your ball. All right, so we're in the 9th frame. At this point, we see that if I'm a little too tight, it may labor if I don't get it to the right spots, which is every ball. If I'm a little too direct with it, it's jumping at the end, it's leaving me a 4-pin. So I'm gonna just go back to what I feel is the best comfortable look. Go from there. I don't really want to keep playing tight, just with my timing being a little choppy at the moment. So I'm gonna just stay a little closer to the track. Ooh, I got that out. Definitely was bad. Horribly executed shot. Got that off the hand really, really bad. Got it to the right. Just all over the place. Definitely not that good. So let's try to finish out strong for the 10th frame. Save our game. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move a little further left. No need of being scared of it. We make good shots over here. Even further left. Middle of the oil. I like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Side note, whenever you're gonna make an adjustment, you make it with confidence. Don't think about an adjustment and then be scared and then you throw it timid. You gotta throw it with confidence. Exactly what I just did. I changed my mind on the approach. I stuck to it, I threw it with confidence. Great result. We're gonna move even a little bit more. Move a little bit more to the left, move up on the approach a little bit. Make sure we finish through the ball. I like it. Okay, I liked it a lot more than what it did. I think for what I did what messed it up, I put it down early to help it read, but because I put it in the middle of the oil, it just slid a little further. And then by the time it read, it was a little too late. Can't blame the ball, that's on me. Not enough transition to the right, not enough help. So you have to be cautious, stuff like that. Certain bowling balls, this in particular, most pearls in general, they need a little bit of help to the right if you're gonna play too steep too early. Keep that in mind. It's not the ball, it's you. Okay, Austin wants us to go straighter.
Well, 13 no hand.
13 no hand. All right, let's go 13 no hand. Let's try to straighten up, float the ball forward. I pulled it. I think if I would have actually hit 13, I probably would have got the 10 pin.
You would have hit 17.
That was 17? Jesus Christ. I need to get some new one of these things. But long story short, that's the brand new Brunswick Combat. As you guys, ladies, everybody sees, very, very versatile piece. I think it's gonna be a tournament bowler favorite for sure, because it's such a ball that just responds so well to the bowler. And that's what a lot of tournament bowlers are good at. They know how to work the equipment just as well as the equipment works for them. So yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoy that. Hope y'all get one. If y'all do get one, or if you have one, or if you're looking at getting one, let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Just Bowl TV, that Mr. Haywood. Brunswick Combat. No way that was 7.